Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Good evening. And remember what we talked about?
Yes,
Yeah,
okay.
remember what we talked about?
I'm already sitting further forward.
Yeah, I know. Okay. No, you're getting... Yeah, but you start doing this. All right. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Chinwag number 122.
Yes.
Imaginatively titled. So, yeah, we're going to talk about some stuff because pretty much that's all we could think of. So... We're here because we enjoy spending like the Friday evening chatting.
We will talk about a bit about our week and stuff like that.
We'll share our week. Some stuff that happened during the week, whatever
People
happened.
that join us on a regular basis kind of know how this goes.
Yeah, it's pretty relaxed.
It is relaxed.
We'll see if we can fit in some eBay stuff.
Yeah.
But we'll see how it goes.
Not sure we can share many sales this week.
It's just
all RC, guys.
It is all RC.
It's all RC.
So I really am not sure we'll be able to share like a lot when it comes to sales.
I feel a little bit bad about sharing that all of the time.
Yeah,
don't we?
so we may not do that. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll go in and say a few highs first, shall we? Because that's a nice thing to do. We have got Southwest Sellers in first. Gary says, "Good evening, Bex, Alfie, and Z the Hair Malik." Thank you. Alfie is actually chilling on the chair.
Yes, he shouldn't be there because.
By the way, is that like a ski lift?
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine.
I was going to say it looked a bit.
It's okay.
So Alfie's shouldn't be on the sofa because he's come back from a walk and it was like raining outside, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And
damp, and he just sits there. He's such a.
He's like, well, you're distracted, aren't you? So
I'm going to sit on. He sits on the chair anytime, any chance he gets to sit on the chair, he'll sit on the chair. Yeah. We've got Stu in. If Stu says good evening, Tatsters. Callum says hi. Karin has popped in. Hi, Karin.
Hello.
Stu Mandry, Fritz, Peter Ray, M. Julie Court, Daniel. I'm the Legend. Ash says hi. Richard J. Mitchell says evening all. I'm early for once. Daniel Jitaru says hi. Sue is in as well. Sue's Pile of Shame. Hi, Sue. Claire Thompson as well. Jay Burke. And we've got Claire Riley. Devin. Dave is in as well. Time for some, what is that? Like time for some giraffe? Or is that like time for some cows or something? I don't know. What's that symbol? I don't know. I can't tell. Bad Biscuit Lex says hello, you sexy buggers.
Well, thank you,
Lex. Yeah. She's probably talking to chat. Shelster Rooney. Lex says I'm only here for the RC. Laura says hi. Shazad says hi. John says Friday equals relaxed stream, best type of stream. Oh, thanks, John.
Oh, that's good.
And Karin says, yay, I'm here live, first time in ages. Hi, Karin, glad you could make it. And Daniel is watching this while he photographs a big lot of Pokemon games. Does it get any better than this? Probably, but go with it for now, Daniel, until something better comes along for your Friday. But yes, I don't mean your pickup, but I mean your pickup and then watching this at the same time.
Yeah.
Having this part.
I was going to say that sounded
your pickup sounds good. Pokemon games is a good pickup. Pokemon games.
Is it going to be one of those where we just put our foot in it a little bit today?
No.
We'll try not to.
Okay. LGG says this is an RC channel.
I know.
Money Mental says hi. Sean says spring budget speech next week. Hope they don't lower the VAT threshold. Yeah, I guess so. Wouldn't want it to go too low. I'm not sure how that works out though, how they work those things out.
No.
Okay, so The Hill says evening as well. So yeah, Richard Payne, Sammy Fizzy as well. So anyone that I've missed, I do apologise. But thank you everybody for popping in. Bad Bix is watching this while I roll a fat one. So Lex has got her evening planned out. Fantastic. Pleasant Valley Picker says hi as well.
Hello.
Hi Z and Beck. First chat. Pleasant Valley Picker has been a very, very, very loyal viewer of my Fortnite stream to the point where really late at night, like yesterday, I think I streamed for like 5 hours because I'm so good with my time, and like Pleasant Valley Picker was the only person still in there. He just hangs in there till the bitter end, right? So thank you for
that. That's very nice of you.
So yes, very, very kind of you for popping in. Adam Kelsey is joined
And
in.
Daniel has a quick question. Are you playing Fortnite tonight, Z?
Probably. I shouldn't.
Well, I was sitting here just before we went live and I was like, are you playing Fortnite tonight? It's like, yeah. He goes, do you mind? And I was like, no, not really. I'm going to paint my nails.
There we go. So that's rock and roll.
That's our evening plan.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what we're up to.
So I was talking to Z on Fortnite yesterday and said I would watch, says Pleasant Valley.
Oh,
very
very
kind of you
nice.
to pop in Pleasant Valley. And Death by Glamour says, yo, what's the crack? Hi, DBG, thanks for popping in. Adam is just shocked.
I know,
just
right?
shocked.
Adam, how could you not know?
Yeah.
I know Zahir's a bit shy.
I don't talk about it much, so I don't know where this gets
I
out.
like the way you've gone purple.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
What do you mean I've gone purple?
You know.
Wait, it's my new hoodie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Went out during the week, which was really cool, and picked this up. Well, it was during the week. Yesterday. Okay, I bought this actually for like £5 or £6. It's my new Nike hoodie. You know.
Yeah.
It's very purple.
I mean, we did go and do a bit of charity shopping, didn't we?
We did. It's something we can talk about actually.
Yeah.
As you guys know, we've been not really doing. But can you not do that?
I'm looking at you because
I know, but you look at me like that. Like you look at me.
It's because you're sitting so close to me.
Yeah, but you.
Do you know what?
Do I smell or something?
This would be better.
I've showered. I've showered today.
Because this really annoys me.
I don't know what your problem is.
Because I want to look at you while you're talking.
I know, but I'm not like towering above you that you got like go like that.
I do because you're so close.
No, I'm not that close.
You are.
No, but you just it's silly.
Why do we have to argue?
I'm not arguing.
Why do we have to
argue? I'm not
arguing?
arguing.
Can we just like.
No, where else am I meant to go?
I don't know.
Just all I'm saying is when I'm talking to you, you always do this, and then your head goes outside.
I was talking.
By the way, guys. By the way, we're completely cool. This is just how we talk. Just want to put it out there. You know, I don't want anyone to think this is
This is just how we talk.
This is just how we talk. But what was I saying?
About charity shopping.
About charity shopping.
And going back out.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna.
You talk. No, you talk.
I'm just gonna
because when
stare.
you listen to me, you do this.
No, I'm gonna listen this way and stare.
All right. Okay. What are we going to talk about again? Yeah, charity shopping.
I don't know, stop,
now
stop
it's
looking
weird.
at me. Just stop looking at me.
Okay. We should do it like.
What are you doing now?
Hello, Diane. Do you remember? You're like Diane. I'm gonna be like Tom Tucker, and you can be Diane. We should do a stream in the style of Tom Tucker and Diane from Family Guy.
Right, so let's be serious, right? So we went charity shopping.
Yeah, we did. We went charity shopping, and
that was just like yesterday. We went to the tip shop as well today.
Yeah.
But we didn't find a great deal. Actually, I say we didn't find a great deal. I've actually got a second monitor now.
Yeah. Beck's rocking the dual screen setup now.
Pretty impressed with that.
Because Beck has a channel as well.
Okay, but anyway, we've been going out and doing a bit of charity shopping, and we're hoping to start going to some boot sales as well soon.
Yeah, I think we've as you guys know, we haven't been out sourcing
for feels like ages.
For those of you that watch us regularly, you'll know that we've not been car booting. We've not done a haul for a long time. I think we started to get into hauls just as car boot season was winding up.
I know.
It's really annoying.
Yeah, and that was a little bit last year towards the end. And now we really are feeling like we should really start doing some more.
I think.
But it's not to say that we're going to stop doing the RC. We're
No,
still
the
going to
RC
be really still keep doing the RC stuff.
I think it's also it's made a real impact. Just being open with you guys, it's made an impact on our YouTube channel because obviously we used to do a lot of haul videos and a lot of what sold videos, and because we just started to just deal with mostly radio control, and I know you guys love it, right? And but
but we kind of want to mix it up a little bit.
I know there's nothing more exciting than selling part number PD 1500.
Thanks for the promotion.
Yeah, and but the thing is, it got just from a point of view of just, you know, it gets a bit the same when it's just RC, right?
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
Also it's not very relatable to you guys as well. Like, I think the cool thing about when you watch a haul is, you know, that you've got a chance of going out there and finding something. Yeah. Whereas, like, when we share these kind of things with you, like, we had a return today, guys. Look at this guy. This guy just returned this to us. Like, it's just, you know, he didn't want his arm shafts, okay?
Yeah.
He didn't want, he bought some arm shafts. He didn't want them anymore, so he returned them to us, which is fine, you know. I'm sure someone else wants some arm shafts, but it's maybe not as interesting to show arm shafts, you know, as it is, like, you know, some other bits and pieces. So we are going to actually start to go out and, you know, do, because especially for the second store.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is where the second store kind of comes into its own, really. I mean, I know I've got stock to kind of deal with. But it's pretty... But...
I think there's an issue. Like, Beck's obviously wanting to build up the second store again. It was a mistake to stop it, I think, looking back. But we both kind of said, okay, let's stop it.
I gave up on it a little bit too early.
And it's okay to give up on stuff sometimes, because we're human, right? You know, we made a mistake. And now we're trying to build it back up. But what you're finding is, you had sold a lot of your quality stuff before, and now you're kind of just listing what you've got. And obviously that's going to limit.
Not to say
that even some of it's good.
I'm listing, I'm still quite happy to sell. Like, otherwise I wouldn't be selling it, because I did actually, some of it went to boot sale last year, which I was really happy to kind of get rid of. Other parts I've redonated to charity, and other parts I just decided just to get rid of completely. And get
so
it
I
out
think
the house,
when we think about refreshing and kickstarting the second store, and also we do want to keep the main store niched to this kind of stuff. So the main store is still going to be like radio control, car parts, and bits and pieces like that. So that is what the main store is still going to be. And then the second store is where we're going to get all the treasure hunting stuff. You know, like, so second store, we're going to put like our, you know, we're going to put, you know, like the bits that we find at car booths and whatnot. So, you know, I think it just makes a lot of sense to do it that way. Hopefully hopefully that makes sense to you guys as well. So that's the plan, really. Let's go into the chat. The chat's been moving along quite rapidly. We really love you guys, man. You guys' support is so good. She's been looking at you for 122 episodes. Love the chemistry. Claire says, that was Dave, by the way, who said that. Shelster says, but Z is wearing the stock. That's called getting high on your own supply, Chaddy P.
I know. Do you know what? So he's got a bit of a habit of doing this, haven't you?
Look, I can't help if I'm on the cutting edge of fashion and culture, okay? I know I look...
But I could sell it.
But you know I look balling in this, right? Don't you think? What do you guys think? I think it's pretty...
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah?
I like it.
If I was a bit slimmer, I would have taken another hoodie. Should I show them? Should we show them?
Oh, we could show them a bit.
Should we show you a couple of bits we picked up?
Show you what
hold on. I'll do it like this. I think that's
Why did you do that?
Because it's so funny. Look, watch this.
Okay.
We do it the other way around now. Hi guys.
Now who's the strange one?
I don't know. Alright. Okay. So, maybe you should set up the second camera in Beck's room, says Richard J. Mitchell. Okay. Mel has popped in. Hi Mel. Sparrows. Bad Biscuit says, I've met these two IRL. Z is well scared of Beck's. So true. So true.
Lex, you're not going to tell everybody.
No, I'm going to put it out there. For anyone that's in any doubt, right, who's in charge, right, I know it's not me.
It's definitely me.
It's definitely her.
Yeah.
I can't be fighting that, you know. It's just not worth... Yeah, you pick your battles. Huh? No, not like that. No, I didn't mean it like that. I didn't mean like...
That is your wife.
No, I didn't mean it like that. So you're doing it again. You're doing it again.
Yeah, I can't believe that.
I didn't mean like that. I meant like you. No, I meant no. I didn't mean it like that. I meant it like, you know, you pick and choose your fights, right? Like I meant it's a compliment.
Yeah. Yeah, sure it was.
Yeah. Oh, let's move on, shall we?
Yeah.
Right.
After that.
Ash says, I watched the Friday chat just for these moments. Okay. Hope you go to boot sales as RC may slow down in the summer, says Pleasant Valley Picker.
Yeah, we are planning to, and it does slow down in the summer.
Mel showing her love for the RC, definitely. Question, what's on the flow chart behind your car? It's a Tony Robbins flow chart. We've shared it before. Basically, it's potential going into, what is it?
Potential,
belief, potential,
action. Result and belief.
Yeah, potential, action, result, belief.
So it's like
a flow. Type in Tony Robbins flow chart. It's really cool. And Lex says, we're here for you. Righty then. Love is a strong word where RC is concerned. You guys sell RC stuff? I don't believe you. Prove it with charts. Adam, there's no charts this week. I don't know, man. What's the point of showing charts every week? You know? I'm keeping it, mixing it up.
We showed a blank chart last week.
Yeah, we showed you a blank one last week.
So Adam might be right.
We showed you some web interpret. Okay. Hello, two of my favourite resellers, says Karen. Karen's so lovely. I love a good arm shaft. Who would have thought Lex would have picked up on the shaft there? No. An RC return shocking. I know. And LGG says enough about shafts. Adam says say shaft again.
This is you.
Okay.
You know that.
Damn, another item I never knew existed. Now I need one. Yeah, I mean, without an arm shaft, I don't know how, you know.
I mean, I don't know
your arms won't stay connected to the chassis. See, those pins connect the arms. You know, the arms for the weather. I should have like an RC car at hand so I can show you where these parts fit. You know, so I can, you know, like I'd be like, that
would actually be quite, educational.
That would be quite educational. But then exactly. So we can't do it.
Yeah.
It'd be educational.
It's not fair.
It's not fair. Yeah. It's not fair. Definitely, it's not fair. George Ross has popped in.
Hello.
Hey everyone. Hi George. Barry says he doesn't like a good shafting. Okay, I like armadillos. Okay. Stu there talking about the shafts. George has the hair. Tony Robbins wouldn't overwork Beck, says the truth. I don't overwork Beck.
No.
Z, you don't pick and choose your fights. You create them.
I know. He really does.
Top Banana has popped in. And Peter Ray says, off to a local jumble sale tomorrow in Epsom. Fingers crossed I'll pick up stuff.
I hope you
jumbles.
have a good
yep.
jumble.
Massive head slap coming up. Watch out, Z.
Do you know what? He really doesn't know.
Adam is like losing his stuff.
I know.
No, you know what? We will be doing charts. No, charts are not broken.
No,
charts are not broken.
They have actually come back now.
Yeah, they are good, but you know we're gonna just not always. I want to show you guys this.
Yeah, you went over there and got the old.
Oh, look, this is something we picked up. This is quite cool.
Yeah.
I'm not a Liverpool fan, but picked this up for £6. It's a size medium Liverpool shirt, Carlsberg one. It's got like long sleeves on it as well, Adidas
thingy.
So hopefully, unfortunately it doesn't have a name printed on the back. That would have been really cool, but got this and should be able to get good money for it. I think maybe about 20 to 30. I don't know. I don't know the prices of anything anymore. It's not an RC part. It feels a bit weird holding it, so I'll put that down there
on top of a box of RC.
Now, if I was slimmer, right, this is motivation for me, because I've really fallen off the wagon, guys, when it comes to my slimness and stuff, or like dieting. Like today, I've eaten 4 Bakewell slices.
Yeah, it's been really bad.
4 Bakewell slices. It's just not good. I don't know. I think Z thinks Carlsberg is the brand of the shirt, says Money Mental. No, I know it's a Liverpool shirt. And I know, I know what it is. I know it's a Liverpool shirt, but Carlsberg is the sponsor. It's a back in the day shirt, like I don't know, 2005 to 2008. I don't know when Carlsberg sponsored Liverpool, but it was a while back. I know that much. But this is awesome. I love interrupting a streams. Love interrupting a stream. Bex may have just got a sale, says Karen.
I have.
Who was it? Is it Karen? Karen, man. Check this out.
You're holding it upside down.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah. There we go. The hood's at the top.
This is such a cool hoodie. This was £7, but it's a large, and I'm like an extra large. You know what I'm saying?
Extra large.
Right.
Yeah.
So it looks pretty really plain on the front, but you can see it's got like the Air Max 97 logo there. But this is the cool part about it. This is, as the youngsters would say, this is fire. Okay. Look at that.
There you go.
Oh, look at that design. Look, you got the Air Max there. 97. See,
oh, that's pretty cool.
How cool is that? Z falling off the diet, shocking. I know, right?
I know. It's awful.
I know. So that isn't that like the best thing in the world? I really love that. Let me know what you think of that. Adam says the LFC top would fit me. Well done, Adam. Z, get Salah put on the back of the Liverpool shirt. Dead ringer. No, Salah's way better looking and slimmer and everything, and richer and more successful, and more ability. And anyway, I hate Salah. Okay, read the message back, says Karen. What is it?
Oh.
Go on, read it.
So
we'll get in this by summer. Better money than a super chat. Buy some chalk or a mallet for see your choice. Thank you.
Oh, thank you,
Karen. Thank you so much. Really do appreciate.
Yeah, we really do appreciate the support.
Yeah, we really do. It's insane. Thank you for your purchase. Yeah. And Karen says that's cool. Okay, I'll start the bidding on the hoodie at £1, says Money Mental. He ain't on Facebook, and the word is lit, Zahir. Oh, it's lit. It's lit. No, I know lit. I just thought fire is that a bit too old?
Lit.
Is fire out of date?
Ages ago.
But what about fire?
Fire's never been in.
Fire's been in?
No, it hasn't.
Of course it has.
It's always been lit.
No, it's fire.
It's been lit.
No, there's fire is a thing too.
Okay, I'm not going to
You can say things.
Look, you're clearly in one of these moods.
No, you can say these things are fire. Like, oh, that's fire. No?
No.
Please, someone corroborate.
No.
Please.
Now you just sound like the girl in Mean Girls trying to make
fetch a thing. Yeah. No, I'm not Gretchen trying to make fetch a thing. Okay. Fire is a thing, right? Okay. Fire is a thing.
So not.
eBay Queen Shelster Rooney's put fire in. There you go. Flames. DBG says that's disgusting, and Adam says, "Geez, Z has forgotten how to hold and show clothing." I know. I was getting confused as to which way to hold the thing up.
And Baz is just saying, "Did Bex just tell Z that it's supposed to be at the top?" He was holding it upside down.
Can I just say, I put this on by myself, guys. All right, I didn't get any help. Right.
That's what he tells everybody.
Just saying, right? I actually put this on by myself. I didn't ask for help. And guess what? One of the arms was like inside out, and I pulled it out.
No way.
Yeah, right? So...
Man, that is just so difficult.
And also my laces, okay, I do them by myself. Do my laces. They are bungees though, so I don't actually have to tie them.
It doesn't actually have to tie them.
I do know how to do laces. I'm just putting that out there. It's just currently I don't need to do them because I'm got a bungee. All right.
Oh dear.
Okay, that's fire is right, says M. Julie Core. Never heard fire, not lit. It's in to send little bonfires. I've had them sent to me, says Shelster Rooney. Nah, defo lit, says Claire. Oh, God. Z, did you tell Beck how much I enjoyed her Christmas wreath? Talented knitters, Beck. Yeah, he was talking about the wreath.
Oh,
loves the wreath.
Well,
I wanted to pass it on to you. I wanted to pass it. Yeah, thanks for reminding me, Pleasant Valley Picker.
He's got a really bad memory.
Yeah, but yeah.
But thank you, I appreciate it.
The wreath is fire. It's just,
It's lit.
It's fire. Okay. Yeah. Anyone remember Mallet's mallet? Me think Bex needs that.
I know.
Bex got fire in her eyes. Z will be saying bruv next and have G his trousers. No.
No.
Okay. Who remembers Frack from Battlestar Galactica? I never watched Battlestar Galactica. There is no fire without it being lit first, says PCP. Barry says, never heard of fire, but I'm just about comfortable using bad to mean good. Like, well, you know, Barry, you're in the right direction there. You know, I'm just okay. Big well done to Z. You got dressed on your own. You don't have hook and loop shoes. No, I don't have hook and loop shoes, but they're the next best thing. Can I show you my shoes, actually?
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're awesome. I love them. I haven't had a chance to show these. I wanted to make a video about them. But
He's just taken this off of his foot.
These are my favourite shoes. I love these shoes. If you need shoes... What? Take my shoes off?
And then smell it.
What's wrong with smelling them? What's wrong with you, man? These shoes are amazing. If you're out and about, look out for these. I don't know if you're going to find them or not, but I bought these new, so it's not really a reselling tip, but they're just so comfortable. Best shoe I've ever worn. I'm a huge fan. They're my second pair now. The first pair I literally wore into... They were disintegrating. They were crumbling. I wore them that much.
They were.
These are Adidas Swifts. They're like Gore-Tex, right? Look, they've got Continental on the sole. That looks a bit gooey. I'm not sure what that is. But yeah, Gore-Tex. And this is the best thing, right? They've got this bungee system. So you just put your shoes on, yank at the bungee, pull that down, and your laces are tight. So it's kind of like a manual, you know, Back to the Future. It's like a manual version of that. Like a, you know when you
I just want to point out Kelly's comment. She's put, no need for laces, he's got Velcro.
Well, that's what I think Karen meant by Karen said with the hook. That's what Karen said with hook and loop, isn't it? Z's dress is self-shocker. Oh, you guys are killing me tonight.
Know, right?
Did someone lit that fire? Z wants so badly to be hip, fireman. Am I not hip? I'm wearing a Nike hoodie.
Yeah, you're definitely.
I'm like so cool.
Yeah, you're definitely there.
Okay. Small step, Z. Maybe next week you can bath yourself. Slow down, Karen. You know, it's a bit slippy in there, and we don't even have a slip mat. Okay. There we go. Z, don't wash that hoodie with your daughter's school shirts. No, I'm already off school shirt washing now. She's already ended that. I was trying to be helpful. Okay. For those of you that don't know, where is this chat even going? I took on some of the washing machine responsibility, trying to be a good husband. I thought, she's at work, does long hours. Kids always need their clothes washed, they're for the uniform, etc.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? I'll start doing the shirts. And because I took this crazy gamble, I put some slightly grey clothes in with the whites. She thought, what are you doing? Playing Russian roulette with the shirts like that. I didn't cause any damage, did I, to the shirts? No. So, but you nonetheless.
Yeah, but how long would it have been until it was like a darker colour that went in with the whites?
Oh, you thought I was on like a risky path, I wouldn't have ever gone to a completely crazy colour. I wouldn't have put this in.
Yeah, I can't trust
you. You have little faith, man.
Yeah,
you have little faith.
Anyway, we haven't really talked much reselling, have we?
We're getting there. New channel dressing, Z. Do you have the gloves with string through the sleeves? Says Baz. No. Z is very proud of his wardrobe tonight.
He is.
Z, do you remember the Puma disc trainers? Hell yes, I do. Yes, I do remember the Puma disc trainers. Question, do those shoes still have the security tag on them? No, they don't, Adam. They are. Show us your name tag stitched in the back of your clothes. Stu says, Z trying to sound cool. No doubt he spends his spare time listening to popular beat combos on the wireless. Actually, I do listen to some quite current music, I said to my daughter, I listen to Dua Lupo. She said, don't you mean Dua Lipa or something? I said it wrong anyway. It was really embarrassing. It wasn't really.
Yeah, because
because I was like, I listen to Dua.
Yeah, Lupo it was.
And I said, because of Dr. Lupo. And then I said to her, I also listen to Halsey. And she's like, don't you mean Halsey? So, it's kind of...
Yeah, so she corrected you on that.
Yes. Continental is a car tire brand, says Fritz. I know.
It is.
I know it is. That's what the sole is made from. But I just like the fact that it was there. So anyway, before I doze on the shoe talk, how has the week off been, Bex? That's Karen.
It's been
Karen's
really good.
had enough. She's like, just
yeah, it's a really good week actually.
Yeah.
Been quite relaxed.
Very good. It's necessary.
Yeah.
You have a bit of a wobble when you go back in when you take time off. When you take time off because you're like, I want to be at home, and then yeah.
But I'm really, really motivated. And the reason behind that is I have actually given myself some time, and I know this sounds crazy, right? Because I really shouldn't be putting a time frame on anything, but I kind of feel like it's good to have a time frame. But I want to build the second store up within 6 to 7 months. And it's not up to like a certain value, but to be performing like nicely on a regular basis, like to have some consistency to it. So I've kind of set myself a bit of motivation to give myself like something to look forward to once I go back to work. So but it is going to be very controlled and kind of structured around more on my shorter days from work rather than trying to fit eBay in every single day, because I'm really struggling with that. So I'm not going to be doing anything crazy, just fitting it into my shorter days and trying to get it working.
I mean, it's always nice to have you home. I mean, I was kind of sad today because I was like, it's Friday now.
I know. We've still got the weekend together, but
Married says Z's eyebrows are fleek. Do you think they're on fleek?
Yeah, they're pretty.
Eyebrows on fleek.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. Yeah.
They're a bit crazy, actually.
But our week has been good though. Yeah. It's been really relaxing. Exactly what I needed. It's given me some time to think about what I want to do with eBay and everything else, really. And yeah. Exactly.
Bianca says, not a good day so far, but luckily it's over in 2 hours. Oh gosh, that's a positive spin on it, I suppose. Right, I never separate washing, says Claire. It all goes in together. In your face, Beck.
No, I can't do that.
Colour Catcher says the hills.
Yeah, I know, but I still can't do it.
Gateway Washing says bad biscuit legs. Yeah, I know, right? Like as if I'm just gonna, And Karen says, Z, know your limits, hands off the washing. We all love you, but let's be honest, that's too much responsibility. That's cold. That's cold, Karen.
See?
Oh man, alive. Oh.
It is. It's way too much.
That was to the heart.
Oh, have I seen
amazing.
Is Self-Employed Dreamer in?
Yes, good evening, Self-Employed Dreamer. Good evening. How many of us call their female partner man? I don't know.
I call you man all the time, but then you are a man.
Do I call you man? I say man, but I don't say like yeah. Right. Quite surprised there wasn't a large L or R on those souls. Says fantastic finds. Money Mental says it's got them written on his hands instead. Self-Employed Dream says I missed the shoes, got here late due to Fitbit miles.
I know.
Can you check it?
Do you know what? I've seen you taking over my steps.
This week has been a blowout for steps.
I started off really, really well.
Yeah.
And then it just went out the window towards the end of the
week. Exactly. Yeah, it's this week is not going to be a good week. Was that the first bit of serious reselling content?
What was that about the
shoes? Or
something?
I don't know.
Shoes?
I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know.
Question: do you think that you will totally give up working at the doctor's?
Eventually, yeah.
Eventually, not
anytime soon, because we just need to build enough income, like other streams of income.
Yeah.
So not straight away. The 6 to 7 months is purely just to see eBay in a different place on the second store, because the main store is doing really, really well for us. It keeps us nice and steady, and although it has its dips through the summer and we're starting to notice more of these patterns with the main store, we do need, other incomes. I talk a lot with my hands.
No, there's nothing wrong with talking with your hands.
I just noticed. It was flip. It was like right in front of my face, and I was like, I'm talking from my hands. But yeah, but to answer your question simply, eventually, yeah, I will be leaving, but not anytime soon. It's like we're nowhere near where we want to be. Yeah. Nowhere near.
Yeah. There's nothing. I mean, we will get there eventually. It is a case of. It is a case of just keeping ourselves, in the kind of, I don't know, just in a decent position. We don't want to do it again. Like when we moved up here, we tried that. Beck was working. She could have just gotten a transfer straight away, and in hindsight, I think we wish that's what we had done. I think in hindsight, we wish that we'd moved up with you getting. A transfer, but that's in hindsight. But on the other side, we're glad that we tried as well.
It's always easy to kind of look back on like what you feel you did wrong initially. And when we moved up here, we tried to do so many changes all at once, and something was bound to kind of catch us out. And it was not having me go back into a working environment straight away. I should have done that, and I didn't.
Yeah.
Because it would have kept us a lot more steadier. I was having to learn eBay and everything under pressure.
Yeah.
And although I feel like happy with it overall, there were things that we could have done differently, and it would have been far smoother, and we may have been in a different place.
Yeah.
Now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We will actually get into some graphs. I thought, shall we do some graphs?
Yeah. You're the one that's saying no. I told you to do them. Yeah.
Okay.
I was
we're gonna do some graphs because you guys deserve it.
I'm just going to touch on Claire's comment quickly. What was the reason for moving up north? We'd always wanted to move, hadn't we? And we'd been talking about moving, further north. There was a few things that came into it, really. Some of it financial.
I'd say the main difference is financial.
Yeah.
I'd say financial is the main, and then quality of life is. Yeah, but that's linked to finances.
I was gonna say that is kind of linked, because the quality of life that we have now, even though I'm back working, I'm not working as many hours as I used to work when I was working down south in the surgery. I was doing 40 to 50 hours a week when I was working down south. My hours now are 35 and a half, and I'm starting at a better wage for like a similar position that I was doing down there. So, overall, I feel like for me, I know my aim wasn't to be employed up here, but that's like an easy kind of comparison.
Yeah,
for exactly. Me now, anyway.
Shazad asked, do you think you can build up a reserve to finally get your own place? Eventually, Shazad, but at first we really have a lot of stuff to deal with. I mean, we're still paying off some debts, which we've had for a long time. We've been one of those, those irresponsible people that have been in debt pretty much most of our working life, like owing on just because the cost of living down south is really high. I'm not making excuses, but on the money we were making down south, it's hard not to have borrowed money. So we're working on paying that off. We're getting somewhere with that, which is good. But also we've got to pay off our working capital loan as well. So that's hopefully coming to an end in the next, I think, 6 to 7 months. Quicker, obviously, if we can increase our turnover. And then, we can actually start doing that, because we'd love to, because, we obviously paying...
But I think our priority right now, and as silly as it sounds, is to make sure the business is comfortable and surviving. So financially, if, to get in our own place... It's not top priority for us now.
Not right now, but
it's something we definitely want to do. But right now it's all about the business and growing that. So.
Right. Let's pop it down. Okay, we are gonna move to Wales, says Lex. How's a 28p here? Wow. Don't move to Ireland. It's not great, says DBG. Question: how far are you guys from Newcastle? About 4 hours.
Yeah, I think like we're on.
Yeah, we're on the opposite side, Karen. Yeah, so it's pretty much to get across there is a long trek. Money wise makes complete sense. As Carl is employed and main earner, there is no way we could afford it. Though it would be cheaper if that makes sense. Yeah. Right. Let's get to some graphage, shall we? Because we have talked about graphs. Let me just get this sorted out. Pow. There we go. Graph for this week. A lot of red on it, as you can see. Not the best. Yeah. So let's go through the figures for the last 7 days. We're kind of okay with it, even though it looks terrible. Yeah. We've done £875 over the past 7 days on the main store, which it's not ideal, but it's not the worst it's been, and it's not the best it's been either. We are consistently doing around the £100+ mark a day with these RC parts. We've had like £103 day, a 97, 177, 111, 179, 120.
Adam say no swoosh.
No, we've gone for the fade. We've gone for the fade.
New fade.
Yeah, we're fading now. We're fading.
You're trying to change things up.
Oh my god, no swoosh.
I know.
But as you can see,
clearly you need to go back to the swoosh.
Maybe we'll see. Come on, I think that this is good. This is good as well.
Change is good.
You got to try stuff out sometimes. You got to try to. Oops, what was that?
I don't know.
That's a cut. There you go. Fade. Okay. Anyway.
Stop playing around with the screen.
Yeah, I'm going to stop playing around with the screen now. So this is where Bex gets to see what Z's done all week.
I know. This is.
No. It looks a lot worse than it is. £875 of sales in 7 days with the RC parts isn't bad. We haven't got a great deal of high ticket stuff. No. We've got a couple of items of high ticket stuff, but we're kind of figuring out what's the best way to kind of deal with that, especially with one of those items. But it's over £100 a day, £875. Ideally, we'd like to be on £1,000 of turnover a week. Bear in mind, this stuff that we're selling, it owes us. It doesn't even owe us really now. I think
that's still pretty good.
I know, but it looks really terrible compared to last year. But it's always important to look at things. Over a longer term period. This week last year we had a £600 sales day, so that's gonna skew things. So the yellow line, okay. Let's have a look. I think there's a comment in there about what the different lines mean. I think Stu says blue line is sales, red line washing machine activity. Stu, it's actually a yellowy line, first of all, like an amber line, all right? But as you can see, this week, we had the yellow line is last year's sales, the blue line is this year's sales. So it says we've done 875 quid in the past 7 days, minus 60%, basically 59% down. But you can't completely, this is the problem with snapshots. But last year we actually had a £600 day, and that's obviously gonna have like an impact. We also had like a £300 day last year, a £220 day last year, so we never actually got above any of the days. I think there was only one day where we got above last year's sales figures, where we did £121 on the 7th, and then last year we did £55 on a day. So we had one day, but all the other days we had these huge sale days, really, £330, £613, and that's made it obviously a bit skew-iff. But still, I'm not completely destroyed by that. It's good. It's not as good as we'd like it to be, but it's it is what it is. I'm not going to be too kind of upset about it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, I knew I'd have to log in again. where's the chat again? Let's get the chat up again. Might move it here for now. Kale is beast, says Bad Biscuit. Okay. What percentage of your stock is unlisted? I don't know. It's a fair amount.
Because we've still kind of
we've recently bought stuff which so there is stuff that we've only just recently picked up, and so that needs to be dealt with. I don't know, it's a hard one to say really. It would sound, I think we probably could list around 50% more. We've probably got about 50% of what we've got listed again to list.
Yeah. I think that's fair.
That would probably be fair to say. Yeah. Because of this recent extra haul, but we are.
And you got to remember, you're dealing with it on your own. Last time you had me.
But what's cool is that the scheduled listings are keeping things ticking along.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what? When you look at it and you're like, oh well, we're 60% down on last year this week. It is a snapshot, and also if you'd said to me, just a couple of years ago, just 4 years ago, that I'd be able to take 875 quid in sales, at half that, for example, for profit, that's still more than I would have earned in any of my employed jobs. I was never a high earner when it came to employment. One thing I think that's really important to recognize is if you're currently in a job which pays half decent, you have to think that much more harder about taking this route to earn money. With me, I never had a well-paid job. Okay, all the jobs I had, I just and there's probably going to be some jokes coming in about, you can see why, blah blah blah. I was probably not the best person to employ, but that was reflected in my wage. My wages were never as good as they could have been, I think. And so for me, even on a week like that, if you call it 50% costs, right, everything out of 875, even if you half that down, okay, I'm still making more money, like 400 quid odd. That was still more than I would have made in a week working for any of my jobs. So that's how I always like to look at it. We'll quickly transition back. Money Mental asked what were the different colors. The different colors, Money Mental, were to do with this year versus last year. Yeah. So let me just quickly go back to it, and I can just show you, because I wanted to show you a couple more things anyway. So the yellow line is last year's sales, blue line is this year's sales. So you can see this past 7 days, we've taken 875 quid in sales, which is 60% down from a year ago. But like I was pointing out, a year ago, we had a £600 sales day. So that on its own, if that had been like a £100 sales day, that's 500 quid off, and we're pretty much, we're pretty much getting back to evens, aren't we? And also bear in mind, on this graph, it's very important. This is something that you have to notice. There is a whole other day's £200 sales included in last year's figures, which hasn't updated for us here. So we still haven't finished the 8th. You can see there's an extra day, so you got 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, there's like 8 days of figures included there for last year, whereas for this year it's only showing 7 days of figures. So it's not a completely accurate one. So it's PayPal graphs are very glitched for some reason. It shouldn't be including that £200 of sales in last year's figures. No. So it's making it look a bit more wrong than it should be. That's something worth pointing out. Moving down to sales. By the way, I did notice David McGregor popping in, I think. Yeah, word up, tat flipping, tatster monkeys. Word up, David. How are you?
David.
Hope you've had a good day selling your tat today. So that'll be cool. Shazad says, top tip, eBay biggest feature that they are pushing is multi-buy. Defo worth doing if you aren't already doing it. Also run promos. Well worth listening to Shazad, guys. He actually was at eBay HQ yesterday, I think it was.
Yeah, how did that go? I didn't really hear much about that yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, from what little I know, it went well. Okay, let's go to some sales, domestic versus international. This week we are 66% sales to the UK, 34% abroad. And out of that 34% abroad, Germany is always there. Germany is like the second biggest market for us. And then we've got France, Austria, the US, Sweden, Spain, Paraguay, and Malta. Paraguay is a good one. And then again going down, 13% returning customers, which is really nice as well.
Which is nice to see.
So really pleased with those kind of figures. Opal fruits. Now where's my marathon, says Dave. Okay, I'm not sure where that's come from, but okay. Old school sweet names. Questions here. Any chance of a video showing how to offer discounts for buyers who buy multiple items from your shop? Maybe. Maybe. My PayPal is different. Green and red. No wonder no sales today. Conspiracy theories to Southwest sellers. This week for me is my worst week since the end of January, but I'm still 106% up on last year, says Karen. Wowza. Wow. The amber line is how much marmalade Z has had on his toast that day. That is actually quite a good theory, BCP.
That is a good one.
Right. Okay, just going down the chat. The fees are no different between private and business. If taking over $1,500 a month on a business account, can apply for reduced fees. Okay. Hard to get a well-paid job when you're unable to tie your laces, says Southwest Seller. Thanks, Gary. I think that's a good point. Yes.
Yeah.
That one was one of my tips on video. I did. Was don't give up on the day job. Yeah. I was a stay-at-home mum going insane, surrounded by my beads. So I'm earning more, says Karen. Opal fruits, you old get BCP, says Sue. We're going to transition. How inclusive. Right. Wow, it's so much chat. Thanks, guys. Really appreciate it. ICICs. I'm the wrong person to talk to about that anyway, says DBG.
I think that was a separate conversation.
Okay, separate conversation.
Yeah.
Shazad says, keeping your job makes a lot of sense. That way you can keep more money in the business, the fastest great way to grow your business.
Yeah, that's the aim.
We do
keep hold of it for as long as possible, really.
I really do feel we need to have another big push, because I think we've been at this level now for a while now.
Yeah.
For I think pretty much a year now. I think it feels like.
I think I'd agree with you.
Yeah, it's been about a year and a half now. I think where we've been consistently around this sales level. So we do either need to have like a big push on our listings, but I'm always dubious about that because I don't want to end up in like making a massive rod from my back, like like having a too big a store.
No,
but I don't know.
I understand, but also I do think we need to.
John F says, I think I saw you both in Liverpool City Centre the other day. Was going to say hi, but didn't want to freak you out. John, that's cool. You should have just said hi.
Yeah, we were meeting. Yeah. It was a last minute meet up, really, wasn't it? We met up with David and Fake Rachel from Instagram. Yeah.
Blame the graph, says Adam. Okay, still outstanding. BCP has 242 subs. Ooh, okay. Question: with the new VAT thing and German sales, how is this thing going to affect you? I don't know, Karen. Really, I think the VAT thing. What I looked into, it's not going to affect us because we're not doing anywhere near the sales abroad for it to affect us. So I would just say that I'm not sure what the new VAT thing. Are you talking about like a possible what's the new VAT thing? I don't know. I know there's a new German VAT thing.
Yeah, it's the German
one.
German
VAT thing.
German thing.
Yeah, I think that doesn't affect us at the moment because it's
I haven't clicked on it. I haven't read up on it because I know you were looking at it, so I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't actually look into it, but yeah, it's I've left it to you.
Yeah.
It's my answer.
Self-employed dreamer says, if you get a chance to hear in Beck, could you do a dummy's guide to putting international postage on instead of GSP? It's something I've never got my head around, and I see Fake Rachel mentioned it today. Yes, Fake Rachel put up a post. David McGregor also put up a post as well about it. yeah, I mean, we'll see if we can come up with something. We're not.
That would be more your thing, though. Yeah, because you're like.
I like doing tip videos. I like doing tip videos, but please remember, I don't even tie my own laces, guys. So. You know,
and he's not allowed to use the washing machine.
Maybe I should put. Yeah, you know what? I might have a disclaimer going forward on any tip video. I don't tie my own laces, and my wife doesn't allow me to use the washing machine. So take my advice. Could I write
a disclaimer for you?
Please write. Can you write a disclaimer for me?
YouTube,
and then and then I can. Then I'll go and make as many tip videos as I like, knowing that if you take any of my advice, you take it in the knowledge that I don't tie my own laces, and I am not allowed to use the washing machine. If that's all right with you, I will make a video.
No, I do.
Shazad says, had a 2 to 3 hour meeting with a category manager. She basically wants me to triple to quadruple my sales. She told me who my competitors, what products to sell, and what my price should be. It sounds amazing, but it sounds like they're treating you special, Shazad, because of your sales, man. Yeah, you're getting some kind of concierge service because you're like...
Yeah,
he's killing it anyway. Z, I assume shipping to Paraguay must be pricey with tracking, says Pleasant Valley Picker. It would be with tracking, but most of the stuff I send abroad, I send standard mail. The reason is, even if you send stuff, tracks, right? At some point, it gets into the hands of the postal service of the country you're sending it to, and sometimes then you lose the tracking anyway. So it doesn't really provide you with any real protection. It does in some countries, but in other countries, you're not going to get as good a tracking service. Yeah. So you might find that once it's handed to the postal service in Paraguay, your tracking will stop, or it won't update. And then if you do get an item not received case, you're still not going to get a resolution in your favor. So you just have to take the chance.
And DBG says most of my sales are international. I just charge a flat rate, standard post,
no tracking. And
that's the thing that and one of, like you mentioned, one of the reasons why we did end up taking tracking off of the things that do go overseas was, you know, sometimes
we don't really, you know what, we've not had any issues. The one issue we've recently had with international shipping was a customer in South Africa, and it was a very small RC part. It was like a £6 RC part. He'd paid me $7.99 for shipping, and I sent him the item. It cost me £3.30 to ship it. He said it didn't arrive, but he wanted the item, not a refund. So I actually sent him another one because it was £3.30. It was still within the original cost. He said that didn't arrive, but I've not heard from him, so it could have arrived now. I don't know. He might end up with both, but it happens. But that's such a small, small cost versus the amount of more sales we're getting internationally, I'd say. Ash, I'm the legend, asked question. Do you think if you never got the RC haul, you would still get the sales profit you have now? I think yes. I think we could.
Well, do you mean like profit?
Profit.
No, because
profit wise, not profit wise. No. Sales wise, I think we could probably be doing even better.
Yeah.
Like turnover wise, we may even be doing better.
Yeah, but that doesn't necessarily mean that we would,
make as much money.
Made as much profit.
Yeah.
Profit for us is
I think
because we deal in like the like buying stuff in like a haul.
And we've bought more. I think we've bought more hauls since, so we've actually got stock literally piled up to list. And it's very good to know that we're working through it. Once it's up, it's going to bring in a steady income. The thing that the haul does is it gives you a steady base. And then what we're now planning on doing is adding the cherries on top.
Because I think that one's a hard way to answer, because you are talking about profit there, and like
sales we could have gotten more, because you know what, because if I'd carried on doing, for example, retro hi-fi, we could smash these figures, guys, honestly. When I was doing retro hi-fi, we were smashing these figures sometimes because you could sell one hi-fi. I've sold amps for 600 quid. I've sold CD players and speakers and all kinds of electronics for really, really strong money, big ticket items. Right now, most of our sales are made up from like under £20 items. Our average selling price is still miraculously, half decent. You know, even okay, it said £16 for the week, but for this year our average selling price is 22 quid, so it's pretty strong. I know that's not on screen, but you know, £22 is still pretty good average selling price considering what we sell. So yeah, I hope that helps to answer some of the question. Right, Shazad says she also told me how often she will put me on the main eBay page, special promo, seller specific promotion, loads of extra stuff. Will definitely be a game changer. That does sound really good. Being on the front page of eBay will definitely do wonders. Pleasant Valley Picker asks, Z, what would you and Beck do if the RC supply dries up? Adapt.
I mean, with this you have to adapt. If something stops working for you, then have to kind of move past. We've always said when it gets to a point with the RC that we don't feel like it's selling for us, then we'll are going to be changing.
The thing is though, once you learn how to build contacts, like we've got one contact that we're actually using, I've got another couple that I could use, but funds, you know, you need money, you need space, right? I know of a couple other places I could go and buy a massive amount of inventory, but I don't have the space or the money for it. Space and money is important. If you're going to be buying in bulk, these things take up a lot of room, so something to bear in mind anyway. But yeah, adapt. If you know, even if you've got a source, there's no guarantee that source is going to last forever, is it? Why are you grinning away?
Sorry, I just read BCP's.
Okay. Where is it? Scroll down a little bit. I've done that before, BCP, yeah.
I'm sorry, that just
Bex, yes, please. Can you take full control of Z's life, says Adam. What was that in reply to?
I don't know.
Okay. Sue's pile of shame says, in fact, I remember buying a 6-penny mix of chips and peas from the chippy, old money. Wow. That sounds crazy. DBG, I remember 10 fags at 77p, says Jason. Wowza. Yeah, BCB, I have done that. But anyway, good job he does not wear thongs, says South Seller.
Oh, dear.
David McGregor says, yeah, I think you only need to register and upload a German certificate if your turnover on eBay is over 100,000 euros or based in Germany. That's what I thought. That's what I thought as well. So yeah, I don't have to worry.
Yeah, I'm sure you mentioned to me.
It's 100,000 across all platforms, not just eBay. But it would have to be 100,000 euros, wouldn't it? So your European sales would have to be over 100,000, David. If you're still there, you might not be, but
okay.
Okay.
Well, we might have to look into that a little bit closer.
That shows the difference right there between profit and turnover. Have you got much longer left on your working capital, says Karen?
Not much.
About 6 to 7 months, I think, and we're done. And then we won't have to have it anymore. And that's going to bring in a massive chunk of cash for us, which is good. Turnover is vanity, profit is sanity.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Z, have you ever worked out how many hours a week you work? Says Thailand Heron. I haven't, but I know it's just not enough.
Yeah.
Quite frankly. I probably play Fortnite for more hours than I actually work. Which is, you know, if you add it up, it's true, isn't it?
It's probably true.
Yeah, like, because when I'm playing Fortnite for 5 hours...
And that's very honest of you, actually.
Well, I'm just saying, because... honest, stupid...
because I'm sat here, so it's actually...
No, but if you think about it, honestly, right...
And
I've said this to you loads of times. We've had arguments about this.
5-hour streams
but we've had arguments about this as well. That like, but
you
understand.
I'm not angry at him.
Yeah. No, but we've had chats about this where
we have.
Like, how much do you actually work? Like, when I'm playing Fortnite, I'm actually in the game for 5 hours straight. Admittedly, a lot of it I spend waiting for other players because I die often. But my point is, when you're playing a video game for 5 hours, you're playing for 5 hours. Like, say when Red Dead Redemption 2 came out and everyone was playing it, they were playing it for 5 hours. I don't think I've sat down and done 5 hours of solid, like, work for each making sure that each minute of each of those 5 hours was packed. I think for the hours that we do really well. Like for the actual work hours that we do. Well, considering I'm dropping you off in the mornings,
I don't really work on the main store anymore. No. I think most people know that. I work on the second store. Yeah. But even that, I've been struggling to kind of fit into my day. But yeah, no, that's
George Ross says, Z, get back to the hi-fi. I really would like to, George, but it's so, I don't know. My margins wouldn't be as good as what I get on the RC stuff for starters, right? So you had to get good hi-fi. Obviously, even if you're at auction, you can sometimes get lucky. But and obviously if you're out car booting and things, you will get lucky. You'll pick up separates for 5-10 quid sometimes and do well out of them. But the good stuff, you're still gonna have to pay some money for. Like if someone's got a quad hi-fi, for example, they're gonna know they've got a quad hi-fi. They're gonna ask quad hi-fi money. If someone's got a good quality vintage Class A amp, they're gonna know they've got a Class A amp. Trust me, they're not gonna. Most people that have a Class A amp know they've got a Class A amp. They're not gonna just be the kind of people that just don't know. It's not the kind of thing they'd buy. But so you have to pay more. Then you've got the added storage issue, the shipping issue, which isn't that much of an issue. But then you've got the possible higher kind of tech issues with it, with people buying them saying they don't work. The amount of times we had that where people would buy a perfectly working item and not be able to get it to work. It wasn't that much of an issue, but I suppose some of it we've seen a lot of efficiencies by selling this stuff. Like this stuff, you can't go wrong with this. I can't go wrong with it. It's not going to break in post. I don't have to worry about shipping or anything. These things are designed to be rugged. Even the cars themselves are designed to be rugged. I don't know, but maybe after saying all of that. Alrighty then. Wow, so much chat, guys. Thank you. Really appreciate it. I heard this working capital loan from PayPal before. What is it? How'd you get it? Only joking. No loans for me. Just got rid of my last few, says Richard. Yeah, we're after this one. I don't think we're going to be getting another one. I don't think we need one now. We've got loads of stock. Bundle by UK Luke says, the 100,000 registration is exactly the same as the 85k tier in the UK. You must register if you believe you will surpass that figure in a rolling 12 month. So we've got no worries there. We don't sell like that much to the EU. Okay. Been watching you since just before you moved, and your journey is so similar to others, constantly changing and adapting. It's been a privilege to watch as Karen sells clothes. Very nice of you to say, Karen. Thank you. Same goes to you. It's always nice watching people grow and change. Vlog up tomorrow nights. Need my fix.
It should be out on Sunday. I've changed the day because I normally do like the Stitch and Bitch on a Saturday night. So I do like the vlog on the Sunday now. But I just want to say I watch Karen's videos as well. She does she started doing a vlog as well, and I really enjoy watching her vlog every week. So yeah.
Self-employed dreamer says, I'm 3 warehouse visits behind with my backlog at the moment, but I feel like I need to keep the contact in case someone else does and I lose the gig. That's always a worry. That's a very good point from self-employed dreamer. When you do have a contact, you almost feel obligated to regularly keep in touch. But there's more than one contact out there. You've always got to remember that. And I think if you can build a good enough relationship, you can go back and just keep them sweet with the odd purchase here and there. But I do know what you mean. BCB says, sorry, just joking, Z. Okay. Fortnite out, slap him back. Fortnite hours, says Dave.
You know what? It's I'm well aware of his Fortnite hours.
That's so bad, Z, says Scotsman. I used to play PS4 a lot. Just sold my Pro to stop the temptation and increase productivity. Yeah, but what? It's fun. It's fun to play. You gotta have something, You gotta have something, Scotsman. It is bad. I agree with you, but I enjoy it, and I don't know. It's not productive. But in my current situation at 10 o'clock at night, the choice between a cold, freezing cold office area or the warmth sat here with my friends or on stream playing Fortnite's gonna win. I can wait. I like to work whilst Bex is at work, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
You know.
No, I can understand that.
Exactly. Yeah. Fortnite, almost 5.5 hours yesterday. I don't mind the hubby playing on his consoles. I know where he is. He's quiet and he's not making a mess, says Karen. Z, when you were posing for the designers of the Fortnite Infiltrator skin, did they measure you accurately? The skin looks pretty buff with those massive eyes. Yeah, no, it wasn't an accurate. No. I've not had a chance to play Red Dead, says Claire. I haven't regularly played video games since Sonic 3 on the Mega Drive, says Legs. Wow. Dave says, so it's International Women's Day, so follow Beck on YouTube. Amazing. Well done for selling the PS4 Pro. Now buy a PC, says Dave. Dave, that's not helping him. Apparently there's a Men's Day in November. I didn't know. Oh, cool. Karin says, that's why I can't play games. I feel guilty and there's something more productive I could be doing. It's true. Gaming is probably the least productive thing you can do, because what you're doing is you're just the end user. So the boffins over at Epic Games are laughing on their gold, chairs with their
gold chairs.
They've probably got gold chairs.
They've got
gold
chairs.
Cars, gold food.
Yeah.
Whilst you're giving yourself eye strain and aging because you're getting completely destroyed by 10-year-olds online. That's the reality of it. However, you know what? It's no different to someone being a member of a darts team or someone going out to play football at the weekend, except obviously it's not physical. It's no different to any other hobby. Yeah. And obviously you've got to do it in moderation. That's the thing.
Yeah.
But I don't sleep so well recently. I've been kind of not sleeping that well. It just works for me. It works. It's my downtime and it's stress relieving. Yeah, it adds stress in a different way, but good stress.
Yeah.
Shazad says, how do you get these gold chairs? you make a video game where idiots like me spend money on little fake digital characters.
Yeah. And Peter, thank you for joining us this evening.
Oh, Peter Ray, great chat. I have to go. No worries, Peter. Thanks for popping in. Gaming on YouTube can make you money. We must remember with ads and views. Lol. Gaming excuses, says Richard. Yeah, not likely. Money Mental says, I haven't done gaming in months. It's all work and eBay these days. Oh gosh, I couldn't do that. Jason says, I would go mad without gaming. There you go. Yeah. It's important. George says, just have my original N64 linked up and the girls love it too, says George. I couldn't deal with the blurry graphics now. But yes. Adam says, meditation, Z. Scott spends a fortune on V-Bucks, says Karen. I'm not that bad, but there we go.
You do like to get the new.
Well, I did get a recent skin because it was funny. It does kind of, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does a little bit. Yeah. a little bit.
a little bit. Right. How long have we been going for?
Oh, we're about 12 minutes over.
Oh my goodness! So sorry, guys.
Yeah.
So sorry.
We are gonna.
We have.
Yes. Because we are over.
Can we just say a massive thank you. Frankie's Fine says gaming before bedtime can cause difficulty with sleeping. No, but I don't think it's the gaming that's causing it for me, is it?
Are you sure?
Yeah, 100% sure. 100% sure. 100% sure.
Because right, he's been having trouble sleeping.
Yeah, but it's not because of the game.
No.
I've been playing the game because I wasn't sleeping.
Yeah.
Remember? But it is true. I do know that.
That is true.
Bought a gym membership instead. In by 6:30 for gym and sauna. Wow. Scotsman, that is very impressive. Will there be a quiz? Asked David. Oh, we've run out of time, David. But no, there wouldn't have been one anyway. Even if we did have time.
No.
No. We have been going for an hour now, guys.
Yes.
Thank you very much for joining in.
Thank you so much for joining us. And We really do appreciate
you guys have been so awesome this evening. You know what? Just want to say quickly, I know we don't offer a lot of content on a Friday. But we will be trying to do some more hauls.
Yeah.
Look at this. Let me just show you again.
He's got to show you his pickup again. Yeah. Are you getting it upside down again?
Okay.
How you managed to get a dress like is beyond me.
That
really is.
That is fire.
Yeah.
Fire. Okay.
It's not. It's not. Anyway, so thank you all for joining us. Sorry for going over, and we will try and catch you during the week or next week.
Thank you for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. Bye.